Friends and family of University High School, welcome. There you go, there you go. That's the spirit. All right, couple of housekeeping things. We've got a delay for about 4:15-ish due to weather and some bad traffic that is out on the interstate that's causing snarls and friends and family and everybody getting here. So everybody be patient. We're going to play some music, have some good time, clap along. Going to do one special song that everybody really loves, and we're going to have a good time. But once again, welcome.
As expected, yeah. Billy pierced his ears, drove a pickup like a lunatic. Ooh, young hearts be free tonight. Time is on your side. Don't let 'em put you down. Don't let 'em push you around. Don't let 'em ever change your point of view.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class of 2026.
Good afternoon. I am Christine Gleim, your senior class president. Please rise for the national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please welcome Principal Amanda Wiles, who will be followed by Ruben Colon to provide information in Spanish.
Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2026. It is my privilege and honor to be here with our amazing students. We're also very pleased to be joined by numerous friends, families, of course our faculty and staff, and the distinguished platform guests who are all here as members of our Titan family. This afternoon is a very special time for our seniors, and on their behalf, I do request that the audience treat the ceremony with the dignity and respect our graduating class deserves. I am asking you refrain from using noisemakers whistles, or air horns, and allow each graduate and their family the opportunity to hear their student's name called for recognition and honor as a graduate of University High School. Thank you so much, Mr. Colon.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, familia y amigos de nuestro graduado. Este evento es muy especial para nuestros estudiantes. Para mantener la dignidad y respeto que esta ocasión se merece, les pedimos que se abstenga de usar pitos o aparatos que hacen ruidos para así permitir que todos los estudiantes puedan escuchar y toda la familia puedan escuchar el nombre de su estudiante que se está graduando de University High School. Gracias.
Thank you, Mr. Colon. At this time, please welcome Ms. Bobby Jo Grieve, Assistant Principal, to the podium.
Good afternoon. I would like to introduce our special guests on stage. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. School Board Chairman, Mr. Ruben Colon. School Board Member, Ms. Jamie Haynes. School Board Member, Mrs. Jessie Thompson. School Board Member, Mrs. Donna Brosmer. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Carmen Belgabin. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Julio Valle. Chief Communication Officer, Mr. Mike McAuliffe. Executive Director, Secondary Schools, Dr. Tamara Baker Drayton. Director, Secondary Schools, High Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Joseph Castelli. Also on stage, Assistant Principal, Mr. Monty Bowles. Student Government Association sponsor, Mr. Brandon Haught. Your 2026 Senior Class President, Christine Gleim. Your 2026 Salutatorian, Ivana Castillo. And your 2026 Valedictorian, Calvin Din. I would also like to introduce faculty and staff members from University High School seated alongside the class of 2026. Please welcome Mr. Bowles to the podium.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the president of the class of 2026. This young woman has demonstrated a history of leadership, fellowship, and academic excellence. Upon graduation, Christine will be continuing her education at the University of Central Florida, where she'll be majoring in business with a focus on marketing. Your class president is the daughter of Karina and Oliver Gleim. Mr. and Ms. Gleim, please stand as we welcome your daughter, Christine Gleim, the president of the class of 2026.
Good afternoon, faculties, families, and most importantly, the class of 2026 graduates. I feel so grateful to be standing here today, welcoming you into the next chapter of our lives. I'm Christine Gleim, your senior class president, and I'm honored to have served you this year. Before I talk to you all, I want to express my gratitude to some of the people who have supported me through these years. To my teachers and advisors, there have been so many instances where you believed in my abilities even when I felt lost or I thought I should have just given up. Thank you for sitting down with me and pushing me to be where I am. Thank you for letting me steal your snacks, and most importantly, thank you for sharing your knowledge and wisdom. To my family and friends, I could not have gotten through the toughest moments of my life without you. Thank you for crying with me, laughing with me, and making every day worth it. Sharing these experiences with you have been my favorite part of growing up. I love you all so much. Para mi familia en particular, gracias por estar presentes en mi vida para celebrar todos los momentos chiquitos y tan igual como los grandes. Soy la reflexión de cada uno de ustedes y los quiero mucho. And last but not least, my parents. Thank you for being the people I could fall on, the ones who saw me be the worst version of myself. Thank you for choosing to love me anyways. I love you more than I could ever be able to say. I would not have made it this far if it weren't for all the times you put me before yourselves. I hope you know everything I've done has been to uphold your honor, and today is our big day. Now for the most important part, the ones dressed in gowns. I started writing the speech ready for this chapter to be over. Like a lot of you, I couldn't wait to get to this very moment. But writing this speech really made me realize that we were really graduating high school. I think that's really why I struggled to write it in the first place. Writing this speech meant that our childhood was really ending. And while we sit here today, matching if you will, we are uniting the idea that we are starting this new chapter in our lives, even if we won't be going into it together. Standing here, it took many long nights and countless hours of work behind the scenes for the last 4 years. Like you, I balanced a million different responsibilities and didn't get enough sleep to account for them. Some may have even seen just how hard my senioritis hit me by how hard I tried to keep my absence percentage low enough to go to prom. But on a more serious note, I'm sure most of you, like me, struggle with their mental health throughout high school or even their lives in general. It wasn't easy experiencing what felt like some of the worst moments of my life, not sure if I could look at you with a smile. The reason I say this is because while things weren't always easy, it made me realize the ironic thing, that you need to hit rock bottom in order to reach your peak. Sometimes I felt like I couldn't do it anymore, and like everything I did didn't make up for the future I planned. But Ruggie once told me that whenever I struggled, whether I struggled to the end, I would make it to the end, but not alone. That stuck with me, because I remembered how loved I was, how lucky I was to care about a future so much, one that wouldn't be here without any of this. Without the pressure, a diamond is just coal. Senior year was definitely not perfect, and I think that's the best part. Living the last days of your childhood carefree with the people you love the most before your lives change forever. This year was all about experiencing the little moments you get to experience one last time. I want you all to remember your first Friday night lights, the inside jokes you've made in class that you'll keep close to your heart, and that one group chat name that nobody understands but you, and the long shifts at work, and even the longer day at school. However you decide to remember that person or story, they're part of the story you get to tell one day. Whatever happened and whatever didn't, it brought you here. Carry that mindset wherever you go. I hope you guys realize that we went through everything just to get to this point, and that's what makes today so special, and even tomorrow that much more worth it. Each and every one of you had an important role to play in my life in these past 4 years. Thank you. We may never see each other again, so I wish you all the best of luck. Congratulations, the class of 2026.
Thank you, Christine. I am happy to introduce to you the salutatorian of the class of 2026. This student exemplifies academic achievement while remaining deeply engaged in her school and community. Her accomplishments include earning the Cambridge ACE Diploma with distinction, the Outstanding Cambridge Learner Award, and her Associate of Arts degree from Daytona State. After graduation, she will continue her studies at the University of Florida, majoring in industrial engineering. Your class salutatorian is the daughter of Francia Martinez and Nelson Castillo. Ms. Martinez and Mr. Castillo, please stand as we welcome your daughter, Ivana Castillo, the salutatorian of the class of 2026, to the podium.
Titans, class of 2026, we did it. 4 years ago, we walked onto campus for the very first time, some nervous, some excited, and some of us just trying not to walk into the wrong classroom on the first day, something which I unfortunately managed to do, my first day of junior year. Turns out, I don't know the difference between the letter A and the letter C. Since then, we've experienced a lot. We've sacrificed our lunches in order to pass that one class, pushed and shoved our way through the 1C200 traffic during class change, and we stayed up late to turn those assignments at 11:59 p.m. when we swore we wouldn't procrastinate this quarter. But most importantly, we have grown far beyond the freshmen who first stepped onto campus 4 years ago, wondering what high school would be like and who we would become. As I stand here today, sweating through my gown, conquering my fear of public speaking as your salutatorian, I couldn't be prouder of the class of 2026. While we may be the ones walking across the stage today, none of us got through these last 4 years alone, myself included, and for that, I'd like to take a moment to thank my family for always pushing me to my full potential. I'm especially grateful for my parents who moved to this country to give my sister and me opportunities that they never had. And to my sister, who patiently listened to every draft of this speech for days on end. A thank you to my friends who made my high school experience memorable, whether it's by keeping me sane throughout testing season, filling my camera roll with memories and .5s that should never see the light of day, or by turning ordinary school days into stories that we will laugh about for years to come. Finally, a special thanks to Mr. Hott, who taught me the importance of tradition, spirit, and unity, to Ms. Kane for helping me find my voice both in this speech and beyond, and to Ruggie for buying my friends and me pizza for lunch over the last 2 years. But beyond my personal shout-outs, a huge thank you goes to all of our families, friends, and the entire staff at UHS, whose endless encouragement and support made today possible. As we exit those back doors, entering a new chapter, I want to leave you with this. No one really knows where their life is going to take them. We spend so much of our senior year trying to perfectly plan for the years ahead, when in reality, life doesn't follow a straight path. There will be ups, moments of excitement, success, where everything you've worked for plays out just as you planned, and there will be downs filled with uncertainty, disappointment, and doubt, moments where things don't go the way you hoped. You might even end up in the wrong classroom, sitting there, looking around, wondering how you got there, feeling like you're falling behind while everyone else has it all figured out. It will be uncomfortable, frustrating, and discouraging. But the biggest thing I have learned about myself is that it is in those moments of uncertainty that you become a version of yourself you never could have imagined, because sometimes it's the unexpected moments that shape you the most. It is the moments where you realize that what you first labeled as something bad is actually a gift to guide you where you truly belong, where you will find your joy, a joy that will lead to a life you're proud of and where you can be your authentic self. Once again, a congratulations to the class of 2026. We did it. And remember, pineapple does not go on top of pizza. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivana. It is an honor to introduce to you the valedictorian for the class of 2026, Calvin Den. Calvin Den has challenged himself with honors, advanced placement, and ACE courses throughout his 4 years at University High School, and is also an ACE diploma recipient. Calvin will continue his academic endeavors at the University of South Florida, where he has been offered the USF Director's Award. He plans to major in pre-professional sciences on the pharmaceutical track. Your class valedictorian is the son of Hyen and Tuan Den. Mr. and Ms. Den, please stand as we welcome your son, Calvin Den, the valedictorian of the class of 2026.
Yep. Hi, students, parents, faculty, and staff. I'm Calvin Den, I'm glad to have the opportunity to represent the class of 2026 as your valedictorian. The past 4 years haven't been easy, filled with exams, tardies, and partner work for said exams. I am glad that we've been able to make it here and are about to earn our diplomas. We've come a long way from being kids too scared to play solos in Fortnite, and now we're here, some of us dressed as Sharpies, and some of us dressed as highlighters. I would like to start off by making some shout-outs. Shout out to Mr. Vickery, over there I think, whose AP Lane class has defined my final year of high school with all the inside jokes that may or may not be sprinkled throughout this speech. His lessons have been some of the most educational, yet entertaining that I have ever had. I still don't know how to use semicolon though, but I do know he loves potato salad, so that's a plus. Shout out to bus 603, my bus driver, Mr. J, and all of my friends who sat in the back of the bus with me. I will always look fondly upon the shenanigans that we got up to. I remember like it was yesterday that Mr. J told me that claiming negligence for spilling a drink on the floor would not relieve me of responsibility. He's retired now, but I'm grateful for him taking us to and from school every morning and afternoon, all the while dealing with our tomfoolery. Can I get a cheer for our bus drivers and all they do for us? Woo! Yep. And finally, shout out to my boy Fernando, who has been a great friend and teacher for me. Something that he taught me through countless games of League of Legends is that patience is a virtue. A virtue that I do not have when it comes to that game. This moral was taught to me by him trolling and losing every other match that we played. Moving on, thank you to all faculty and staff for creating an environment that is warm and welcoming for us students. You have been essential in helping us foster lifelong memories as we move on to the next stage of our lives. You've been the people who showed up for us every single day, despite every single tardy. Every hallway conversation and every lesson have added up and culminated into the people we are now. So thank you for everything you guys do. Most importantly, to my mom and dad who immigrated here from Vietnam to find a better future for me and my siblings, I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. You have shaped me into the man I am today, and I wouldn't be where I am without you. I love you guys. Although I wouldn't have minded being like a tiny bit taller, like a few inches. And to my younger siblings, Kenny and Claire, they got booted. They're up there somewhere. Wait, stop screaming. I love you guys too, assuming you get me ice cream after this. It's conditional. Now, on a more serious note, one thing I hear quite often is how laid back I am despite my academic standing. While I am forever grateful for being able to stand here before all you guys as your valedictorian and present this speech, I don't want this title to define me as a person, nor do I want my academics to define me either. Each and every one of us is more than the titles that are given to us. We have so much more to offer. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we have considerably more potential than what our imagination limits us to. So, shoot for the stars, and remember that no matter what success or failure you may endure, that you're more than your results. Love yourself no matter what you do or don't do, because despite everything, you're still you, and that's one thing that will never change. I'll take that. I'm certain our cohort is capable of greatness, for the lights in the sky are stars. The unknown and the future are nothing to be afraid of. You have no enemies. It's just stars, and they're just waiting for us to reach out for them. Live in the moment, and don't be scared to take a shot in the dark. Thank you for listening, and I love all of you. Platonically, of course. Also, I'll be selling hot dogs after the school. Oh, it's hot dogs, 100.
I don't know. What amazing speakers. Let's give them another round of applause. Once again, good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, families, and most importantly, the outstanding graduates of University High School. Today is a moment of reflection, celebration, and anticipation. It is truly an honor to stand before you as your principal and recognize the incredible accomplishments of this graduating class. All 747 of you. At this time, I would like to recognize a very special group of students that we have with us. Well, the graduates who have earned their Associates of Arts degree from Daytona State College, please stand. Thank you, guys. Your commitment, perseverance, and dedication have resulted in the achievement of not only a high school diploma, but also your college degree. This is an extraordinary accomplishment, and we are immensely proud of you. I also want to recognize another exceptional group. Will the students who have committed to serve in our armed forces please stand, along with any veterans that we have in attendance. Your decision reflects courage, honor, and selfless dedication to something greater than yourselves. On behalf of all of us, we thank you for your service and your commitment to our country. At University High School, we are guided by our core values: knowledge, strength, courage, and respect. These principles have shaped your journey, and I encourage you to carry them forward with you into every chapter ahead of you in your lives. Knowledge will empower you to grow. Strength will sustain you through challenges. Courage will inspire you to take risks. And respect will allow you to build meaningful and lasting relationships. Your class has set a remarkable standard for excellence. Together, you represent a graduating class of outstanding achievement, demonstrating both academic success and personal growth. Among you are scholars, industry-certified graduates, and recipients of the Florida Seal of Biliteracy. Collectively, you have earned approximately $6.9 million in scholarships. This is a testament to your dedication, your ambition, and your hard work. Beyond academics, your commitment to service has made a meaningful difference. As a class, you have contributed thousands of volunteer hours that have positively impacted our community, exemplifying compassion, leadership, and civic responsibility. As you leave here today, remember that graduation is not an end, it is a beginning. You have proven your ability to overcome challenges, adapt to change, and achieve your goals. I have no doubt that you will continue to accomplish anything that you set out to accomplish. Stay focused, remain true to your values, and continue striving toward your dreams. Believe in your abilities, support one another, and never underestimate the impact that you can have on this world. I am incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Now, before we conclude, I want you to join me, guys, and we're going to do it good. Promise. On the count of 3, you're going to raise the U, and you're going to shout, "Go Titans." Are you ready? Let everybody hear you. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2026. You're going to go forward and make your mark on the world. Great job, guys. Now it's the moment we've been waiting for. It's time to present your diplomas, class of 2026. Your SGA sponsor and science teacher, Mr. Hott, will read your names.
Test, test, test. Let's do this thing. Christian Adam. Ashton John Nalava, Industry Scholar Designation. Zamaria Lizianne Alexander, Industry Scholar Designation. Christian Alexander Alford. Timothy Matthew Allen, Industry Scholar Designation. Erickson Lee Almodovar, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Diana Alvarez Cancillo, Industry Scholar Designation. Alexander Roberto Alvario. Giovan Edil Alves, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Cameron Anthony Alvario. Neo Gregory Anderson, Industry Scholar Designation. Gracie Ray Anders Size, summa cum laude. Angel Jomar Adujar Velasquez, Industry Scholar Designation. Aubrey Anucci, Cambridge Diploma Candidate, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Sierra Jade Aponte. Natasha Aquino Jimenez. Roman Benjamin Arcaro, magna cum laude, Scholar Designation. Jasenia Archer, Industry Scholar Designation. Nathaniel Clayton Arnett, Industry Scholar Designation. Abby Lynn Atkinson, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Emma Lauren Atkinson, Cambridge Diploma Candidate, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Kayla Bailey. Jenna Baker, Florida Seals Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Javian Manuel Balfour, Industry Scholar Designation. Mackenzie Miracle Ballard. David Benakos. Alexandria Oliveri Tass, Industry Scholar Designation. Caitlin Nicole Barfield, Industry Scholar Designation. Alejandra Barreria, magna cum laude. Brooke Ann Berry, cum laude. Zachary Basmuk, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Savannah Lynn Baxter, Industry Scholar Designation. Austin Dalen Beasley, Industry Scholar Designation. Brady Robert Beto, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Haley Elizabeth Beck, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Sydney Beggy, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Alfred Bellarmian, Cambridge Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Scholar Designation. Kevin Bello, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Emmanuel William Beltran, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Addison Ann Bess, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Belina Teresa Beeble, Scholar Designation. Landon Allen Black, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. David Blackman, Industry Scholar Designation. Luis Manuel Blanco Davila, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Andrea Isabella Bobadilla Cardona. Jordan Maverick Bonanza, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jaden Javier Bonilla. Vincent Anthony Bosco III, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Fabiana Sofia Moasoff Mendoza, cum laude, Gold Seal Bioliteracy, Industry Scholar Designation. Gabriel Oliver Boyd, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Annabelle Broncano Reyes, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Iona Imone Brafit, Industry Scholar Designation. Aviana Violetta Brizuela, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Carly Ann Brock. Bailey Ray Bronson, magna cum laude. Ethan James Brooks, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jagger Brown, Industry Scholar Designation. Killian Delaney Brown, Industry Scholar Designation. Kingston Brown, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Antonio Willie Joe Browning, Industry Scholar Designation. Catherine Bruno, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Nielsen Bryant, Industry Scholar Designation. Lachey Buchanan, Industry Scholar Designation. Bailey Busich, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Sunovia Burke, PA. Joshua Charles Burns II, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Araya Lynn Burnsett, Industry Scholar Designation. J.D. Marie Aiden Burnup. Nicholas Ray Burris Jr. Idalia Zoe Blair. Tanisha Demetria Bryan. Ashley Cabrera, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaylee Max Cabrera, Gold Seal Bioliteracy, Industry Scholar Designation. Rachel Lee Caldwell, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Niclau Coletta, Industry Scholar Designation. Allison Grace Calloway, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Abigail Lorraine Calvillo, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Isabel Renee Calvillo, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jaslyn Marie Campbell, Scholar Designation. Elijah Rudley Cantavi. Cohen Anthony Capitola, Industry Scholar Designation. Isaac Delane Carlisle, Industry Scholar Designation. Maz Carpenter, Industry Scholar Designation. Dominic Cariskio, Industry Scholar Designation. Jorge Anir Carrez, magna cum laude. Brandon Michael Cash, Industry Scholar Designation, Jasleen Leona Castano, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Laura Candela Castro Lonzilota, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Jason Gregory Cavanaugh Jr., Industry Scholar Designation. Carter William Cecil, Industry Scholar Designation. Ava Beth Chandler, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Toby Chapman, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Chase Sharon, Industry Scholar Designation. Kalia Chase, cum laude. Teray Jamal Chase, Industry Scholar Designation. William Chernisky, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Caitlin Monica Chin, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Catherine Renee Chin, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Stephen Kenneth Chin Jr., Industry Scholar Designation. Leanna Isabel Cipriano, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Aralise Leanne Serena Ortiz, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaden Clark, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Caden Ashton Clark, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Sanaya Alexis Clark. Luz Irene Clamaco, Industry Scholar Designation. Piper Cochran, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation. Jackson Cuck Cologne, Industry Scholar Designation. Miranda Koyman, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Hector Ignacio Calazo, Industry Scholar Designation. Alyssa Jean Collins, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Caden Collins, Industry Scholar Designation. Serenity Colomb, Industry Scholar Designation. Angelo Ray Colon, Industry Scholar Designation. Jerio Colon, Industry Scholar Designation. Jordan Colon, Industry Scholar Designation. Milianis Colon, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Noel Colon, Industry Scholar Designation. Gianna Isabella Coppola. Bishop Korn, Industry Scholar Designation. Nicholas Corrales Rios, Gold Seal Bioindustry, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Savani Lynn Cortez, Industry Scholar Designation. Jonas Caruo, magna cum laude. Janisa Camille Cox, Industry Scholar Designation. Cody Crawford, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Sanaya Jade Crosby, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Danielle Santos Cruz. Fabio Cruz, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Miguel Jose Cruz. Wilfredo Alicia. Crystal Marie Cruz Ramos, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Luis Janya Cruz Rivera. Cheyenne Renee Daly, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Arthur Dominic, Industry Scholar Designation. Prodigy Devon DeJean, cum laude. James Nicholas Chakowski. Riley Jaden Dom, Industry Scholar Designation. Reed Ashton DePore, summa cum laude. Cole Darling, Industry Scholar Designation. Kiera Elise David, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Lila Faye Davidson. Juan Felipe de Villa Garcia. Bailey Davis, Industry Scholar Designation. Tobias Ford Davis, Industry Scholar Designation. Aiden Orlando DeCastro. Lucas DeCastro, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Abraham David de Castro Murillo, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Natalie DiChaira, industry scholar designation. Zuliana Amarise de la Cruz, industry scholar designation. Scarlett Delastra, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Angelica Sky Delaney, cum laude. Brian David De La Rosa, magna cum laude. Sarah Isabel Del Moral, industry scholar designation, cum laude. Jadiel Omar de Valle Mahias, industry scholar designation. Miley J. DeMonte. Alicia Christina Dennison, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Trevor Lee William de Pasquale, industry scholar designation. And Elena DeSantis, industry scholar designation. Francisco Antonio de Vera Torres, industry scholar designation. Sebastian Diaz, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Gold Seal Bioliteracy, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Cole Allen Dawson, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Vanessa Alexandra Diaz, associate art degree from Daytona State, Cambridge Diploma recipient, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation, Eduardo Antonio Diaz Reynoso, industry scholar designation. Kiera Dickens, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Charles Keith Dieterle, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar designation. Sierra Danielle Dixon, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Faith Murray Dornberg. Haley Hope Douglas, associate art degree from Daytona State, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Dmitry Drostov, industry scholar designation. Cameron Dubiel, industry scholar designation. Karan Dujic, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Jade Marie Dumpf. Daniel Dutel, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Emma Kate Dwyer, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Gracie Lynn Dwyer, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Adeline Rose Economo, industry scholar designation. Daniela Lauren Edwards, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, summa cum laude. Logan Edwards, industry scholar designation. Alexis Elliott, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Raiden Apollo Ellswick, industry scholar designation. Luke Camden Ellswick, industry scholar designation. Ashton Lynn Emmerich, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Jaslyn Celine Emery, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Natalie May Emmons Van Proyen, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Yahir Encarnacio, industry scholar designation. Jaylon Ennis, industry scholar designation. Gemali Amanda Enriquez Hernandez, Gold Seal Bioliteracy, industry scholar designation. Emmanuel Espinal, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Jocelyn Alejandria Arias. Luciana Espinoza Hernandez, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Donald Wesley Evans Jr., cum laude, industry scholar designation, Wesley Orion Facello, Industry Scholar Designation. Ryan Yer Fargas Rodriguez. Natalia Farias, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal by Industry, summa cum laude. Brianna Rose Farrington, Industry Scholar Designation. Sophia Lynn Fasking, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Caitlin Fedorovich, Industry Scholar Designation. William Manuel Feliciano Matos, Industry Scholar Designation. Jasmine Love Felix, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Giovanni Jose Figueroa, Industry Scholar Designation. Yasmera Ariana Figueroa Martinez. Jose Nunez Marquez Philo. Deshaun Darius Flood. Catherine Elizabeth Foley, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Maya Star Foley, Industry Scholar Designation. Rain Grace Fort, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Justin Fox, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Brittany Eve Aisha Francois. Philip Leon Isaac Franklin, Industry Scholar Designation. Jesus Andres Frankie, Gold Seal by Literacy, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Juliana Annalise Frazier, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Hayden Frazzini. Nylene Frederick. Savannah Marie Freeman. Justin William Fretwell, Industry Scholar Designation. Erica Ray Lee Funk, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Rihanna Rosalie Garlarza, Industry Scholar Designation. Emily Nicole Garcia, cum laude, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Josie Leon, Carlene Garcia Gonzalez, cum laude. Evelyn Patricia Garcia Prado, Gold Seal Bioliteracy, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Rowan Jean Garland, Industry Scholar Designation. Addison Rose Garrity, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Dalton Ray Garvin, Industry Scholar Designation. Janoa Gary, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Dylan Gahn, Industry Scholar Designation. Andrew Gauthier, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Samantha Gendro. Deshaun Farrell Gibson. Monica Treasured Karen Gibson, Industry Scholar Designation. Montrell Tyrell Gibson. Scarlett Gill, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Shania Imani Gill, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, Scholar Designation. Tyreek Gill. Roberto Garone, Industry Scholar Designation. Danielle Andres Gomez, Gold Seal Bioliteracy, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Erica Gonzalez, Industry Scholar Designation. Ezekiel Gonzalez. Lyricist Angelique Gonzalez, Industry Scholar Designation. Tyler Rafael Gonzalez. Wilbert Gonzalez Vasquez, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Adriana Marie Gonzalez Vasquez. Jeremiah Goss, Industry Scholar Designation. Caden Gregg, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Kylie Rainey Gregg, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Elijah Isaiah Grice, Industry Scholar Designation. Joshua Trent Grooms, Industry Scholar Designation. Joshua Guess. Giovannic D'Angelo Gutierrez, cum laude. Naomi La Gutierrez Masonette, magna cum laude. Juliane Mercedes Guzman Cruzeta. Lana Lee Nygaard, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Connor Sebastian Hall, Industry Scholar Designation. Yezen Hamad, Industry Scholar Designation. Jessica Paige Hanners, Industry Scholar Designation. Jalen Dwayne Harris. Marquise Nathaniel Carr Harrison, Industry Scholar Designation. Zion Harvey, Industry Scholar Designation. Michaela Elizabeth Hattrick, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Mackenzie Marie Hayes, Industry Scholar Designation. Aubrey Ruth Haynes, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Dominique Antonio Haynes Jr., Industry Scholar Designation. Sebastian Gianni Haynes, Industry Scholar Designation. Cannon Alexander Hayton, Industry Scholar Designation. Jessica Lynn Hazelton, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Ella Grace Headley, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Blake Michael Hannigan. Talia Henriquez, Industry Scholar Designation. Danae Desire Henry, Cambridge Diploma Candidate, Industry Scholar Designation. Alyssa Herring, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Alejandro Caleb Hernandez. Alyssa Hernandez, Industry Scholar Designation. Angelo Noel Hernandez, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Eva Hernandez, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Hadassah Hernandez, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jaden Hernandez Anglada, Industry Scholar Designation. Mason Lee Hernandez. Mia Karen Hernandez, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Omar Hernandez Diaz, Gold Seal Biliteracy, Industry Scholar Designation. Nicholas Herrera, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Isaac Herzog, Industry Scholar Designation. Logan Hess. James Ray Hicks, Industry Scholar Designation. Kayla Marie Hill, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Gavin Wyatt Hillard, Industry Scholar Designation. Derek Hinson, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Wyatt Gabriel Hoffman, Industry Scholar Designation. McKenna Hoffman, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Cole Aiden Holloway, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Sophia Ray Holloway, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Sophia Grace Horrell, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Brianna Huskin. Lucas Scott Hawk. Tonaya Talia Huff. Josiah Sincere Holker, Industry Scholar Designation. Bailey Ann Howard, Industry Scholar Designation. Cindy Michaela Hoydick, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Jade Hudson, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Frank Samuel Brown, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Jack Riley Hundreiser, Gold Seal by Literacy, Industry Scholar Designation. Isabella Yaconis, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Peyton Mackenzie Ide, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jordan Jose Inglis, Industry Scholar Designation. Julian Rene Erheda, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Scholar Designation. Macy Nicole Jackson. Ariana Delissa James, Cambridge Diploma recipient, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Luke Ryan James, Industry Scholar Designation. Gianna Giselle Haramio, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Giovanni Israel Jaramillo. Raul Jeffries, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Emery Giselle Maddox Jensen, Industry Scholar Designation. Ashley Marie Johnson, Industry Scholar Designation. Elger Allen Johnson III, Industry Scholar Designation. Molly Johnson. Olivia Susan Johnson, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Chase Patrick Johnston, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Cassandra Eva Jones, Industry Scholar Designation. Tamia Jones Green, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Maxwell Carl Jorzak, Industry Scholar Designation. Jacob Jutka, Industry Scholar Designation. Willow Elizabeth Carney, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. LaShante Kendrick, Industry Scholar Designation. Aiden Gregory Clem, Industry Scholar Designation. Tyler Kenneby, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Steve Cobine, Industry Scholar Designation. Avery Kohler, Industry Scholar Designation. Renee Nicole Lakin Krug, cum laude. Justin Michael Kurtz, Industry Scholar Designation. Noel Hope Lagrosas. Joshua Noel Laporte, Industry Scholar Designation. Raheem Cordell Lormond, Industry Scholar Designation. Jayla LaRue, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Josh Bernard LaRue, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Javier Antonio Hamilton Love Oliveri. Kai Madden Lawrence, summa cum laude. Alexa Lee LeBron, Scholar Designation. Ariana Francesca LeBron, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal by Literacy, summa cum laude. Jada Sky Ledesma, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Kendall Page Lee, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Haley Lynn Linick. Alexis Leonard, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Kayla Len Letso, industry scholar designation. Samuel Matthew Lightteaser, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Emmanuel Eric Lindo, industry scholar designation. Ziza Lint, Florida Seal Fine Arts, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Caleb Joseph Littlebear. Colin Patrick Lombard. Angelise Lopez, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Ian Lopez, industry scholar designation. Mayeli Cristo Lopez Marrero, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Alexander Christian Lowe, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Mia Desiree Lozado, industry scholar designation. Jonathan Ludwig, industry scholar designation. John Ryan Luberts, industry scholar designation. Jessica Louise, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Yakira Liz Luna, industry scholar designation. Colby Blake Lister, Cambridge Diploma recipient, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Elizabeth Grace McDonald, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Dakari McKee, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Davari Lamont Mackey, industry scholar designation. Jaden Payne McNeil, scholar designation. Denaya Maddox, industry scholar designation. Katie Ma, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Gladys Del Carmen Malagon. Manuel Angel Malagon. Ivan Gabriel Maldonado, industry scholar designation. Valeria Raquel Maldonado Tejada, magna cum laude. Renee Cruz Mancera. Katie Nicole Mancini, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Chase Miracle, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Bridget Dixie Ann Marshall, industry scholar designation. Kyrus Martin, industry scholar designation. Isaiah Martin, industry scholar designation. Lucas Martin, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Spencer Martin, industry scholar designation. Joseph Martinez Hurtado, industry scholar designation. Victor Andres Martinez Linares. Daniel Martinez Palito, magna cum laude, silver seal of biliteracy. Ulexi Marzul Viveros, cum laude, industry scholar designation, silver seal of biliteracy. Braden James Mason, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Paula Valentina Maturan, industry art degree from Daytona State, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Caliana Raquel Matos Santiago. Devin Michael Matos, industry scholar designation. Ali Maddock, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Anna Maddock, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Giada Marie Mazzella, industry scholar designation. Kayla Mazzocchi, cum laude. Jalen Allen McChancy. Ryan McDonough, Cambridge Diploma recipient, summa cum laude. William McDonough, Cambridge Diploma recipient, magna cum laude. Noraya Lenora McFarlane. Eviona Nashe McGriff. Ellie McVicker, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Isabella Maya Evangeline Mead, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Isaiah McKay. Isabella? Okay, these are messed up. Jasenia Nicole Medina, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Rael Lene Mendoza, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Matthew Merwin. Austin Cameron Miller, industry scholar designation. Imani Dolores Miller, Florida Seal Fine Arts, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Avery Rose Marino, Florida Seal Fine Arts, scholar designation. McKenna K. Moeller, industry scholar designation. Luke Austin Molnar, industry scholar designation. Isaiah McKay. Spencer William Monroe, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Cheyenne Marie Montano, cum laude. Marie Isabel Montes, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Montes, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Samaya Kiera Lachey Montgomery, industry scholar designation. Milton Montiel Jr., industry scholar designation. Eniel Morales Nieves, industry scholar designation, Jalen Ruby Morales Sandino, industry scholar designation. Jason Moran, industry scholar designation. Ayana Najee Moreland, industry scholar designation. Damaris Angelica Morera, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Annalise Miyamoto, industry scholar designation. Kimberly Marie Montroni. Adamaris Marie Moya Castro, industry scholar designation. Hayden Moyer. Shyla Jade Mohammed, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Jason Omar Mojica. Olivia Faith Muniz, industry scholar designation. Jaden Robert Murray, industry scholar designation. Joshua Joseph Nayland, cum laude, industry scholar designation, Samantha Lynn Neff, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Lawton C.J. Nelson. Kendall Newell. Coy Evan Wynn, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Lin Wang Con Win, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Sophia Dao Win, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Trang Wong Win, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Eli Nichols, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Hayden Faith Nichols, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Ariana Alexandra Nieves, industry scholar designation. Eladio Nieves. Felix Nieves, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Grace Ojenyemi, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Taylor Michelle Oliver, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Janiel Yamil Oliveira Torres. Aiden O'Malley, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Ordinana, industry scholar designation. Amaya Kayleen Orr. Christian Ortiz, industry scholar designation. Isabella Ortiz, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar designation. Jose Carlos Ortiz Lopez. Eva Jubilee Otero, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Trenton Otway. Brian Adam Owens, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Andrea Valeria Padilla Perez, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Randy Paga. Nex Okalani Palama, summa cum laude. Jaden Michael Palmer, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Landon Michael Palumbo, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Evan Perry, Cambridge Diploma recipient, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Paige Ellen Parton. Emma Michelle Grace Patty, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Alan Elias Paulino, industry scholar designation. Solomon Thor Peck, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Zoe Caroline Pena, industry scholar designation. Alejandra Pena Ojeda. Justin Pang Sabbath, industry scholar designation. Tatiana Marie Perez, industry scholar designation. Johan Perez Altrich, industry scholar designation. Manuel Leonardo Perez Cabrera, silver seal of biliteracy. Diego Perez Nunez, silver seal of biliteracy. Caleb Grady Petraka. Destiny Renee Peterson, cum laude. Adrian Elias Fan, industry scholar designation. J.P. Luis, cum laude. Ethan Isaiah Petrie. Julian Javier Pineda. Braden Chase Pires, industry scholar designation. Christopher Platt, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Anthony James Borzinski. Caitlin Victoria Pugh, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Gold Seal by Literacy, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Marley Ann Marie Putnam, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Miletza Lorraine Quilez, Jason William Quones Jr., Industry Scholar Designation. Ariana Maria Ramirez, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Felix Daniel Ramirez Lugo, Industry Scholar Designation. Sebastian Ramirez Pena, magna cum laude, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Jada Leilani Ramos. Christopher Ramos Medina, Industry Scholar Designation. Aiden Michael Randall, Industry Scholar Designation. Abigail Elizabeth Rankin, Industry Scholar Designation. Sean Michael Rankin. Mason Rapp. Madeline Ray, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jose Raymatz. Connor Matthew Reese Guyette, Industry Scholar Designation. Alyssa Reedy, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Amir Jessai Reeves. Benjamin Robert Riker Massengale, Industry Scholar Designation. Tyson Joseph Reed, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation. Kiriana Lynn Wren. Samantha Remley, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Ichali Cafe Resto Munoz Velasquez. Valentino Gianni Reyes. Janaris Marie Ricart. Trinity Rice, Industry Scholar Designation. Xavier Richards, Industry Scholar Designation. Angel Rijo Castro, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Amaris Marie Rios. Nate J. Lis Rios Cruz, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Nestor Abdiel Rios Torres, Industry Scholar Designation. Aiden Javier Rivera, Industry Scholar Designation. Emma Sky Rivera. Jade Aria Rivera, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Luis Isaac Rivera, Industry Scholar Designation. Jandiel Omar Rivera Ortiz, Industry Scholar Designation. Aaron Rivera, Industry Scholar Designation. Luna Marie Rivera Vega. Emily Elizabeth Roberts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Damir Robinson, Industry Scholar Designation. Brianna Lynn Roble, Industry Scholar Designation. Alexander Luis Rodriguez, cum laude. Isabella Rose Rodriguez, Gold Seal by Literacy, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Shania Nayani Rodriguez, Industry Scholar Designation. Jeremiah Amari Rodriguez, Industry Scholar Designation. Jailyn Yvette Rodriguez. Lee Miranda Rodriguez, Industry Scholar Designation. Crimson Rodriguez, Florida Seal of Fine Arts Scholar Designation. Michael Lee Chaz Maximus Rodriguez, Industry Scholar Designation. Tyler Josiah Rodriguez, Industry Scholar Designation. Zayden Angel Rodriguez, Industry Scholar Designation. Jarelise Isabella Rodriguez Lopez. Anthony Rodriguez Rovera. Natalia Michelle Rodriguez Torres, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Gold Seal by Literacy, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Valeria Michelle Rodriguez Torres, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Gold Seal by Literacy, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jorge Rodriguez Velasquez, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Magnum Eduardo Rojas, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Romano Verdell, Industry Scholar Designation. Javier Jose Romo. Aaliyah Marie Rosado Cucalone, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Josias Rosado. Yasiel Rosado Rodriguez, Gold Seal by Literacy, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Ezekiel David Rosario, Industry Scholar Designation. Ricardo Federico Rosario. G. Sali Rosario Cato, Industry Scholar Designation. Rain Rosa Soggs, Industry Scholar Designation. Callie Elizabeth Rouse, cum laude. Ivan Alexander Rua. Reina Modesta Rubio, Industry Scholar Designation. Noah Rush, Industry Scholar Designation. Giovanni Rushing, Industry Scholar Designation. Micah Sack, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Joseph Anthony Sines. Johannan Marcus Ariel Salas Cintron, Industry Scholar Designation. Alejandro Salazar, Cambridge Diploma recipient, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Olivia Salcedo, Industry Scholar Designation. Eric Daniel Saldana. Delina Michelle Samuels, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Daniel Dominic Sanchez, Industry Scholar Designation. Diego Alejandro Sanchez, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Diego Sanchez Giboye, Industry Scholar Designation. Ariana Zoli Sanders, cum laude. Juliana Gabriela Santana, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Dante Justin Santiago, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Alexa Santiago Manfredi Maldonado, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Jenelise Santiago Cardona. Ava Santilli, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Aiden Lee Scrimshire, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Bradford Scrimshire, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Kendall Scott, Industry Scholar Designation. Troy Zoller, Cambridge Diploma recipient, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Sophia Serrano Arenas. Juliette Marie Serrano Vidal. Hannah Rose Schaefer, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Paul Shepard Jr., Industry Scholar Designation. Lauren Holly Short, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Ashton Michael Sakari, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Cooper Siegel. Jaden Simons, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Kaylee Denise Sims, Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Alana Jolie Small, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jariah Eva Smith, Industry Scholar Designation. Reed Anthony Smith, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Rolex Raquan Hicks. Xavier Smith, Industry Scholar Designation. Brandon Kane Snyder. Yetza Salache, Industry Scholar Designation. Dorset Lamont Solomon II. Ezekiel Sunera. Shyla Sosa, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Alyssa Consueto Spencer, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Kylie Grace Spires, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. James Sprague. Chloe Stearns, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Tahira Abriana Steele, Industry Scholar Designation. Caleb Isaac Stone, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, summa cum laude. Hayden Jolie Stone, Industry Scholar Designation. Ethan James Stonebreaker, Industry Scholar Designation. Tyler Preston Storm, Industry Scholar Designation. Will Corinne Strawn, Industry Scholar Designation. Liz Stratton, Industry Scholar Designation. Haven Bill Strickland, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Brandon Tyree Strittmatter, Industry Scholar Designation. Wanda Hayden Stutz. Dianara Sorez Delgado, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Gabriel Matthew Summit, Industry Scholar Designation. Aaliyah Suzo, Industry Scholar Designation. Taylor L. Swagert, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Sophia Elizabeth Swenson, Industry Scholar Designation. Caden Brock Swindle, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Patrick Switzer, Industry Scholar Designation. Alexander Tamayo, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Danae Taylor, Industry Scholar Designation. Gianna Marie Taylor, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Journey Thomas, Florida Seal Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Nicholas Andrew Thomas, Industry Scholar Designation. Gavin Brady Thompson. Robert Thompson, Industry Scholar Designation. Xavier Tilts, Industry Scholar Designation. Brandon Tippins, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Alyssa J. Torres, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaden Ray Torres. Nicholas Edgar Torres, Industry Scholar Designation. Madison J. Torres Ramos, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. William Troxler, Industry Scholar Designation, Julia Diana Turek, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Joshua Ariel Tartan, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Cameron Tynes, Industry Scholar Designation. Chisholm Henry Igu, Industry Scholar Designation. Thomas Ungaro, Industry Scholar Designation. Joseph Ustica, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Albert Valentin, Industry Scholar Designation. Lexi Maria Valentin, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaylene Valentine Hernandez, magna cum laude. Fabian Francisco Santiago, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaden Victor Valerio, Industry Scholar Designation. J.D. Marlene Vasquez Sanchez, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy, summa cum laude. J.C. Xavier Vasquez Chusi, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Javier Vasquez, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaden Michael Vega, Industry Scholar Designation. Jamilane Marie Vegas Rodriguez, Scholar Designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Levi Adam Veers, magna cum laude. Ana Delia Velasquez Rivera, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy. Princess Paula Sofia Velez. Destiny Venecia, Industry Scholar Designation. Jaden Versteg, Industry Scholar Designation. Jasmine Ariana Vickers, Associate Art Brigade from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Saidi Vidal Savala, Cambridge Diploma Candidate, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Carlos Alejandro Villafranca Moncatha. Michael Villalobos Gonzalez, Industry Scholar Designation. Emma Colette von Rodeski, Cambridge Diploma recipient, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Julia Rose Walker. Therese Jarrell Walker, Industry Scholar Designation. Andrew Walsh, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Curtis Eric Warren IV. Emily Warren, magna cum laude. Amber Waterstrat. Lucy Watts, Industry Scholar Designation. Elizabeth Helen West, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Cameron Landon White, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Josiah Ramir White, Industry Scholar Designation. Katie Marie White, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Olivia Ashanti White. Alexander Gregory Williams, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Elaria Williams, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Jacinia Lissette Williams, Industry Scholar Designation. Timothy Lloyd Anthony Williams, Industry Scholar Designation. Daniel Wilson, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Caden Witherspoon, Industry Scholar Designation. Lyrically Woken. Paige Woolley, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Lyric Wuchahowski, Industry Scholar Designation. Devin Wright III. Jamira Wright, Industry Scholar Designation. Alan Jean Washington III. Christiana Wright, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Dax Christian Yazdani, Industry Scholar Designation. Isabella K. Yoder, Industry Scholar Designation. Amelia Janine Brumleg, Scholar Designation. James Young. Jocelyn Marie Young, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Sara Florentino Zarzer. Jalisa Amara Zayas, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Oscar Zuniga Vega, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. Helen Callie, Industry Scholar Designation, cum laude. Christine Nicole Gleim, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Gold Seal by Lucy, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Ivana Castillo, Associate Art Degree from Daytona State, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, Salutatorian, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Calvin Kai Din, Cambridge Diploma recipient, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026.
All right, congratulations. We got a little bit more to go, guys. Dr. Balgobin, as principal of University High School, I certify that all members of this graduating class have completed the official requirements for graduation under the regulations of the Florida Department of Education and the policies of Volusia County Schools.
University Titans, class of 2026, congratulations are in order. But before we do so, we have one last opportunity with all of our graduates here today, along with our families, friends, and community members, to extend our deepest sense of love and appreciation to the leadership and faculty and staff of University High. So let's give them a big round of applause. University High School has always believed that every student is capable of something extraordinary. The class of 2026 excelled in all 4 pillars: knowledge, courage, strength, and respect. Graduates, as you take the next step in your journey, be proud of how far you have come and stay excited for the future and all of the opportunities that lays ahead of you. So once again, to our graduates in here and to all of our parents, families, friends, and community members, congratulations to each and every one of you. Board Member Haynes, are you ready? I'm ready. She is ready, guys. Board Member Haynes, as Superintendent of Volusia County Schools, and on behalf of the faculty and staff of University High School, I certify to you that all members of this graduating class shall receive official recognition of their graduation.
On behalf of Volusia County Schools and by the authority of the school board, I hereby confer this recognition from University High School on each of you, and I congratulate you on this notable achievement from the bottom of my heart to each of you. Please know you have made it, and we are so proud of you. Let's give them a round of applause. That was good. Ready?
Great job, graduates. Graduates, please turn your tassel from the right to the left. Welcome to the list of esteemed alumni for University High School. It's all about the U.